Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Tanisha. Make sure you guys are subscribed before you leave. Today's video is going to be a good one. We're going to be talking about the 5 skincare products that you should avoid at all costs, whether you are a skincare newbie and just getting started, or you're a skincare junkie like me. Make sure you keep watching so you can find out which products you should not have in your skincare routine. So before we get started, I want you guys to know that for each product, I'm going to be talking about what it's supposed to do, why you shouldn't use it, and what you should use instead. For any of the products that I recommend of what to use instead, they're all going to be linked down below in the description box. So if you have any questions or you want direct links to anything that I recommend, make sure you check out the description box to check out those specific products. So the first product that you should not have in your skincare routine are makeup wipes. Now, I feel like most people know this, but I did want to start this off as my #1 product because I'm very passionate about people not using them. I know they're supposed to take off makeup, take off dirt, take off grime from the day, but it really doesn't do that. One, it's not good for your skin. It just spreads the makeup all around instead of actually taking it off. And it takes 2 to 3, maybe sometimes 4 wipes to take off makeup. If you have a really heavy eye look, or you have a lot of foundation on, it does take a lot of wipe to actually remove the makeup, which isn't really that sustainable. I know there are biodegradable, compostable options now, but I just feel like it's kind of a waste of a product to go through 4 wipes, and then what does it come with, 20? You're already halfway through the pack at that point. What I recommend you guys to use instead is double cleansing. First, you start off with a cleansing oil, which really is going to break up all of the dirt, all of the makeup. You can do that 1 to 2 times. I love to do it on a dry face. So whenever I have makeup on, I will put on my cleansing oil, rub it all around, wipe it off, and then I'll go in with a cleanser. Because I have super oily, acne-prone skin, I love a foaming cleanser. I love cleansers that have salicylic acid in it so that it's also fighting my acne. Ones that I am loving right now, I'm loving the Origins cleansing oil, and then I'm also really loving the Origins face wash. It is a winning combo. Those things are so good. You will never go back to makeup wipes, you guys, once you start double cleansing. If you're not into the double cleanse, I would just recommend using a cleanser. Do not use makeup wipes, for the love of God. If you take one tip from this video, throw out your makeup wipes, please. Next product that you should not use is witch hazel. Now, I have my notes pulled up on my computer. I took some notes on what witch hazel is supposed to do because I feel like this is one of those products that we know does good, but it was kind of just passed on to us. I know my boyfriend used it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start using that. Witch hazel is supposed to relieve inflammation, it's supposed to tighten up your pores, help with sunburns and razor bumps, which is why my boyfriend used it after he shaved. It's also supposed to reduce acne and help fight acne bacteria, and it's supposed to cleanse your skin of excess oil, which is 2 of the main reasons why I used it. Now, you shouldn't use a witch hazel because your skin acts almost like a barrier for the outside world. All of the pollutants, your skin really is there to protect anything bad from coming in. And if you're using witch hazel, especially on a consistent basis, it's really going to break away at your skin's barrier and stop it from doing that main function. The main function of your skin is to protect. Also, not a good product because some variations of witch hazel have up to 15% of alcohol in it. That could be really damaging to your skin, especially if you have really sensitive skin, if you have dry skin, if you have acne prone skin. You do not want to use that on your face. What the hell do I use instead? When I was doing my research, looking up what products to use instead of witch hazel, a lot of recommendations came for toner. I'm not going to recommend you a toner. We'll get into it. But a lot of the things that witch hazel is supposed to fix, you can find in other products. Let's run through the list. First one, relieve inflammation. What I love for that is niacinamide. A great product for relieving inflammation, really good at tightening up your pores, good at controlling oil. You don't need witch hazel, get you some niacinamide. Next thing, tightening up your pores. Again, niacinamide is great for that. I am really focused right now on tightening up my pores in this area, and I love to focused niacinamide in that area just to make my pores a little bit tighter. It also has zinc in it, which is also going to relieve any inflammation from new acne forming. So if you have a little acne bump and it's red, put on some niacinamide and it'll feel a lot better. Next thing it's supposed to help with is sunburns and razor bumps. I don't have a specific skincare product that really helps with that, but I love using good old-fashioned aloe vera. Whenever I have a sunburn, I love to use aloe vera. It's really calming. I feel like everyone's mom recommends aloe vera. It's like a go-to. I don't know if I've ever used it on my face though, so let me know. Do you guys have any recommendations on skincare products to help with sunburn or to help with razor bumps? If you do, leave them down below in the comments so we can all get some recommendations of which products to use. That one, I could not find one. Also supposed to reduce acne and fight the bacteria that causes acne. And what you can use for that is azelaic acid. That is one of the most underrated skin ingredients I feel like people don't really talk about, people don't really use, and I love it. I use it religiously every single night. It is great for fighting that bacteria that causes acne. It keeps my breakouts at a minimum. I use it every day so that I don't develop new breakouts. Last thing that it's supposed to do is cleanse your skin of excess oil. Again, niacinamide is great for controlling your oil. There are other products that you can use. You don't need witch hazel. I have a ton of recommendations of products that I love, tried and true, my ride or dies, all of the products that I recommended that you can use instead of witch hazel. Again, I will link them all down below so you guys can check them out. All right, next products that you should not use. This is kind of geared towards my girls with a little bit more melanin in their skin. If you are a brown skin girl, if you're a dark skin girl, this is aimed at you. Now, you should not be using AHAs at all. Now, when I first started my skincare journey, it was all about a glycolic acid. I was all about a lactic acid. AHAs were my jam. I knew those were the ingredient to really get rid of my hyperpigmentation. That was my number one thing when I started skincare. Really wanted to clear up all of my dark spots, and I knew that AHAs are really great for chemically exfoliating your skin. They plump up your skin. They get rid of fine lines and wrinkles, brighten up your complexion. They of course get rid of dark spots. They promote more product absorption. It's a great ingredient, okay? So I started using them and I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. But if you are brown skin or if you are dark skin, you really shouldn't be using AHAs because they can be really detrimental to your skin. Now, I love to incorporate a chemical exfoliant in my nighttime skincare probably every other day, so I use it very often. And overuse of AHAs, specifically lactic acid and glycolic acid, can cause post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, get a new pimple. It can cause more hyperpigmentation, which is the sole reason of using it is to get rid of it. Almost like reverse the effects of what you're trying to use it for, and you're just running around in circles. You're using it to get rid of hyperpigmentation, but it's causing more hyperpigmentation. And then you're using more of it, you know, it's a circle, and you don't want to do that at all. What I recommend you use instead are BHAs or PHAs, which are amazing. BHAs are salicylic acid, so I love to use a BHA liquid exfoliant. My skin feels so much brighter, so much cleaner, so much more like fresh whenever I use that in my skincare routine. But if you want something a little bit gentler, I would recommend a PHA. This is AHA's cousin. If you want something that's more gentle, if you have sensitive skin, I would recommend a PHA. The BHAs and PHAs I love. I love the Paula's Choice BHA. It is amazing. I have gone through like 3 bottles of that. I will always rebuy it. It's so good. A more affordable option that I recently discovered is from Naturium. It does the same thing. I have been using that now and I haven't really noticed a difference. So if you're looking for something a little bit more nicer on your pocketbook, I would try the Naturium. If you're looking for a PHA, Glow Recipe has a great BHA PHA duo product. It's watermelon scented. It's the cutest packaging ever. So check that one out. Okay, 4th product that you should not have in your skincare routine are exfoliating scrubs. Exfoliating scrubs have been very controversial. Back in middle school, like that was all the rage. That was the skincare routine. Your little St. Ives scrub, wash your face, and that was it. But no, honey. no, 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 no. So I know exfoliating scrubs are great. The beads feel good. They feel like we're really exfoliating our skin, getting rid of the dead skin cells. But what it's actually doing is gonna make your skin a lot more dry, especially if you have sensitive skin. This is a no. Also causes irritation and makes you a lot more susceptible to sunburn because again, you're getting rid of the skin's natural barrier. Now, if you're looking for products to exfoliate and get rid of those dead skin cells, what you should use instead are AHAs if you have lighter skin, BHAs and PHAs if you have darker or more sensitive skin. I would also recommend a foaming cleanser. Foaming cleansers typically have salicylic acid in them, so if you have oily skin or acne prone skin, it's really gonna foam up and get all of that dirt, all of that oil, all of that dead skin off. Or use a charcoal mask. If you wanna have a little spa night, charcoal masks are amazing for oily skin. Really absorb all of the oil. Pour yourself a little glass of wine, throw on a little Netflix, have yourself a whole night. Products that I recommend for this category, AHAs, you guys know I am ride or die the ordinary. They're super affordable. If you have lighter skin, again, look into their lactic acid or glycolic acid. If you're looking for a BHA, again, Paula's Choice, Naturium, amazing BHAs. The recipe has the PHA. And if you're looking for a good charcoal mask, oh my gosh, you guys have been obsessed with Origin's charcoal mask. I've been using it like probably twice a week. It makes my skin feel so clean and I just love it for that, you know, extra skincare work when I'm just kind of like chilling in front of the computer, in front of the TV, and I want to have a little skincare going. That mask is amazing. Some cleansers that I recommend. Tula, they have an amazing foaming cleanser. Origins has one that I use religiously. Ren Skincare actually makes a clay cleanser that is the duo. Clay, get rid of that oil, and cleansing everything away. It's really good. Now the last and final product that you should not have in your skincare routine are toners. Toners, people, get rid of them immediately. Toners are supposed to shrink your pores, restore your skin's pH balance. They can act as a moisturizer, they can refresh your skin, and they also act as a layer of protection. But do you really need it? In my opinion, I don't think you do. And in my research, I've been looking up dermatologists, specialists, estheticians that actually specialize in this because guys, I am just this girl on YouTube who does her research and loves to share skincare tips that I learned. So I am in no way a professional, but in what I found, I don't think you really need it. I feel like it's an extra step. And if you're doing your skincare right, if you're using the right hydrating serums, if you're using the right moisturizers that have the active ingredients and fight the things that toners are supposed to do, you really don't need one. All about simplicity when it comes to skincare. Don't need a 20-step skincare routine. And if this is one thing that you can remove it. You don't need it. So what the heck do you use instead of a toner? Like I said, if you're using the right skincare products with the right ingredients that are fighting the right thing, totally don't need a toner. I feel like you can skip it altogether. The one thing that I feel like toners do that I would like to see and would recommend in these products that I'm going to tell you about is balancing your pH levels. You can do that with a pH balanced cleanser or a facial mist to kind of like refresh your skin. All of these are kind of like non-essential thing, but the one thing that I probably would actually incorporate maybe like once or twice a week is a pH cleanser. A few pH balanced cleansers are this one from La Roche-Posay. I use this on days when I kind of just like want to quickly cleanse my face, not really trying to get any dirt off, maybe like in the morning or something like that. Ole Henriksen makes a Find Your Balance cleanser, and then Tatcha's Rice Wash. I love that cleanser. It's really gentle. All of these cleansers are super gentle, easygoing, and going to balance your pH. So a few facial mists that I recommend are from Fourth Ray Beauty. They have a Do It Hydrating Mist, super hydrating, and it also protects from blue light. And Hair Cosmetics, one of my favorite skincare brands who makes products that are geared towards fighting acne. They have a supercharged reset mist, just meant to purify pores, balance bacteria, and it's also really cool on contact. So that is it for the 5 products, that's 10. The 5 products that you should not have in your skincare routine. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Have you been using these products? Do you disagree? Do you have any other products that you recommend that we shouldn't use? I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, any of the products that I recommended today are in the description box down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.